Hello guys, I'm back again. I'm back again on my channel. I'm back again to share a lot of value, and also I'm back to share what will help you in your trading journey, and also I will also by being on YouTube. I believe that this is about versatile something is for me to when you have people around you, you have people around you, you learn both sides, you learn from they learn from you and you learn from them, and you amend, you correct your mistake, and that make human grow as well. So let's dive into the video and let me explain a lot of things that I have to explain, because I believe that I have something that someone need to hear from. They need something from me, and I also believe I need to, learn from people also. So we are on GBP USD. So you can see what has been happening on GBP USD. So you can see price buy from here and then start coming down, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot, and I think people should really look into trading and also to understand how to go about it, how to work on themselves, what to do, and also what to be expecting. So you can see this sell from here, all of those aggressive sell. But I'm not going to talk about those aggressive sell, right? Like anyone can make money in the market when the market is going, having a lot of moving aggressively. But a lot of people tend not to make money when the market is not moving at all. So you can see what has been happening, right? If I may ask you, in this kind of particular area as a trader, what can you do to manage yourself well? That even though the market was not trending up or was not, you know, going down, how can I manage myself well as a trader to navigate this kind of environment in trading? Are you going to avoid this place, or are you going to be trading? If you are going to be trading, how do you think you have to position yourself for you to be able to, come out alive around this area? So for me, I'm not talking about the swing. Let's talk about where market did not move at all. Market moved, but it didn't trend up. There was no aggressive buying, there was no aggressive selling. Rather, price was in a position, buying and selling at that moment. And these are the places where a lot of traders tend to blow account. These are areas where a lot of people tend not to, see themselves trading properly. So the question to you now should be, as a trader, how can I manage myself here properly? How do I need to manage myself, and what approach do I need to, to manage myself properly? So let me answer that question for you, right? So when price is at this level as a trader, what you should be looking at is that already you have a leverage, a lot size that is protecting your account. Number two, you have a very good approach to the market. Number three, you have a plan that make you to go long when you should be going long, and make you to short when you should be shorting, and make you to trade wisely when the market is not going, giving you that trending to the top or to the downside. It's just moving like in a zone. So what is your approach to it? The approach that you have to take here is now that, okay, now firstly, what is my edge? What is my edge all about? Is it that I have to go to the weekly time frame, and let's say go to the weekly? This is the weekly, right? This is the weekly. Is it to go to the weekly? No. Is it to go to the weekly and spot out saying, okay, now this was a bearish candlestick on a weekly. Am I going to mark my bearish candlestick? Absolutely. Let me just explain the way for me I approach it and I navigate it, right? Firstly, what I would do as a trader is simply I will mark out I will mark up the previous weekly high and weekly low. I'll mark out this, right? So let's say you mark out this, right? When you are marking out this on your weekly or the monthly time frame for you to be able to trade a daily on whatsoever time frame you want to do, firstly you want to look around and see where you have to look around. You have a resistance here, you have another resistance here, you have resistance here, you have an area which is treated like a supply area or a demand, whatsoever you guys call it here. This candlestick pattern is giving us is in a situation whereby you should expect price to come here, tap into here, reject back. If it reject back to this area, there are two things: whether price still respect this zone around here, start coming down, or you break above it and start trading out. But the most important thing I want to tell you here is just simple. Firstly, mark out the low, the high of the week, and then find nearest support and resistance area that you have at that moment, right? And then go down to your daily time frame, right? So this is your daily time frame. This was the high, that was the high of the weekly, and this was the low of the weekly, right? And see what price did here, right? What price did here? We saw price came down. Some people will call this a break. For me personally, even that day I call it like price has broke, so we needed to go down more. But what market did, or market went up again and then stayed into this area, dropping this way, and then the next thing we see market boom. So what I'm trying to say here is simple, right? Now you come into the daily time frame, right? Market break below this, which did indicate the breakout was not enough for price to start going up. But for me, let me not be, I don't want to be, I want to be real with you. This breakout, I thought that price has break below the weekly, you know, the weekly low of the weekly low. So I was anticipating to sell more to the support area, but eventually price created this the next day, and then from there I saw price move on. So for me, price moving on at this level, it already tells me that yes, now price is looking to buy more, right? So after price did this, the next day we saw that price came down and then go up again. What I'll be expecting here as a trader, if price take out this daily high, any retracement that I see and I see some confirmation, I'm buying long. You get me? I'm buying long. So these are the things that you have to look out for. Vice versa on the 1 hour time frame, right? Let's say you go on the 1 hour time frame. The same thing on the 1 hour time frame. If price trade above a 1 hour candlestick and close above it, what you should be looking at, you should be looking to buy. It's vice versa on all time frame. So these are things that you have to be looking. And I think if you go closely to look at trading like this, or put your mind to see how the market is moving, I think you will be more, you understand what price is doing, and you will understand how to, you know, manage yourself when the market is not buying aggressively or not selling aggressively. It's just in a range. You will be able to manage your risk properly. And when the market starts going up aggressively and going down aggressively, at this point you now have a level for you to make more money, and then look out for the next thing now the price want to do. So these are things that you have to be looking at as a trader, and you have to be very, very, focused, and also the mental, the psychology behind trading. You need to understand all of those things. I don't like showing people, chart is important, right? Chart is very important. And I look at this candlestick as human behavior, because all of those things, the currency we are trading is being used by human people, by people. So if these currencies are being used by people, it's the way human behave that it will appear on the chart. So you have to have a clue and also understand that It's not a robot that is moving the market, rather it's human behavior. And if you can have done something with a lot of people, you can understand how human behavior change in a second. They can make a plan going, this is the plan right now, and plan can be changed. And you want to have that ability, you have to have that mentality when you are coming. And when you are trading, when you have that kind of mentality of understanding that things can change in a second, when you take a trade and that trade is not going your way, and you are losing, you'll be able as quickly as possible to take off to close that trade and expect another trade. So if you have this kind of mentality, I believe you can, see yourself going to trading, you can trade well. So that is how try to navigate or manage yourself towards when the market is not really giving you that big trend or not that huge aggressive buying or aggressive selling. So the game is to manage yourself when things are not okay, and the game is to be aggressive when things are all right. You get me? You want to manage yourself when the market is not giving you what you want. Manage yourself in that situation, and when the market is showing you what you want to be highly aggressive at the same time. So these are things that you have to be looking at as a trader. These are information that you have to have in your mind so that you can be able to navigate it. You get me? You can be able to navigate that. So these are things that a lot of people need to look out for. So that is what I have to say on this chat. I'm not saying much, but this is what I have to say, and we all are looking forward to, I'm looking forward to see how far, in the month of August, I will not be trading actively, because the reason why I'm not be trading actively is because I have some schedules, I have some things that I want to go ahead and do, so I won't be trading, you know, actively. But September, I will make sure that I trade actively. So, guys, that is what I have into this video. I hope you find value in this video, and I hope that you like and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video. God bless you all.